The Perils of Fasi, Part 2, Into the Shifting Forest. The trail leading out of Fasi was unlike any they had walked before. Twisting paths branched off in random directions, some looping back on themselves after only a few steps. The trees seemed to close in the farther they went, casting long, flickering shadows across the ground. This place doesn't just feel alive, it feels hostile, Fiddlespark muttered, glancing nervously at the canopy overhead. Almost like the forest doesn't want us here. It's more than that, Erin said, her staff glowing faintly as she scanned their surroundings. There's magic in the air, wild, ancient magic. It's what's shifting the trails. Thaldor grunted, gripping his hammer tightly. Doesn't matter what's causing it. We'll smash our way through if we have to. As they pressed on, the forest grew eerily silent. The only sound was the crunch of their boots on the dirt path. Suddenly, Erin raised a hand, signaling them to stop. "Do you hear that?" she whispered. Fiddlespark strained his ears but heard nothing. "I don't hear anything." "Exactly," Erin said, her voice tense. "The forest has gone too quiet." Before they could react, the ground beneath them shifted violently, and they were thrown off their feet. From the shadows emerged twisted creatures, warped, plant-like beings with glowing red eyes and sharp, thorny limbs. "Ambush!" Thaldor roared, springing to his feet and swinging his hammer at the nearest creature. The blow shattered its thorny body, but more emerged from the trees. "These things are part of the forest's magic," Erin shouted, summoning vines to entangle the attackers. "They're defending it. Well, they're doing a great job." Fiddlespark yelled, hurling a firebolt that exploded among the creatures, briefly driving them back. The trio fought fiercely, but the creatures kept coming. For every one they destroyed, another took its place. "We can't keep this up forever," Erin said, panting. "We need to find the source of this magic and stop it." "There." Fiddlespark pointed to a faint glow deeper in the forest. "That's got to be it." The trio made a break for the light, battling their way through the horde of creatures. As they neared the source, they saw a massive, ancient tree with glowing runes etched into its bark. The air around it shimmered with magical energy. "That's what's controlling the forest," Erin said. "If we destroy it, the magic should fade." Thaldor raised his hammer, but before he could strike, the tree's runes flared, and a wave of force knocked them back. From its base emerged a guardian, an enormous creature made entirely of wood and stone, its eyes glowing with the same red light as the smaller creatures. "Of course, I have a guardian," Fiddlespark groaned. "Focus on the runes," Erin shouted. "If we break them, the guardian will weaken."